What's up, everybody? Welcome to this installment of JJG and The Face. It's me, your favorite JJG, Jacob James Garcia, and this episode is brought to you by the one and only Wizard Hat Smoke Shop. My lovely sponsors make sure I travel nice and well. You are appreciated. And this installment, The Face of Sideshow Entertainment and Street and all things contortion, by popular demand, the one and only, the #1 viewed video is you so far.
I'm not surprised.
So we have the lovely Lolita Lollipop, a.k.a. No Bones Jones, a.k.a. Shannen Jones. She's having a bit of identity crisis. Shannen, so happy to have you back.
It's good to be here.
So it's been a year since we've hung out on this little show of mine. How have you been?
Good. Yeah, really good. I've just been doing a lot of traveling, a lot of work, and getting into some pretty fun places.
So just a little bit of background information. We became friends last year at the Adelaide Fringe Festival. Lizardman works with her, and we met through the same tent at the Deja Voodoo sideshow, not comedy tent, just sideshow tent. And we met through there. I'm not going to say you were a baby sideshow artist, but you were quite new to the game.
Yeah, super new.
And since then, you've made leaps and bounds. Kind of catch us up in the last year, if you would.
Well, I started doing street performing a lot more than I was last year, and I got to go perform at Glastonbury, and
Where's Glastonbury?
It's in London.
Cool. It's not for me, I'm telling you for
now. Big festival, which was amazing. And oh goodness, I just see you two in the background and I can't.
So yeah, the other guests of the show and other sideshow extraordinary artists are behind us. The Lizardman's back there.
Laughing, so I'm like being very, I say, I sound like a freak.
Glastonbury, you might remember you got into a car for a while after London and you drove for hours.
Did you not go to the right place in Glastonbury?
She went to Glastonbury, it's just not in London.
Oh!
You went to Covent Garden.
There we go, so that's what's happening. That's why we're glad we have you all here.
You're getting fact-checked live.
Oh God, no.
See,
delete this. Delete this.
I will not delete this, never. This is staying on there. The world traveling. I was like, what have you done since then? I've learned to misread maps.
She knew what airport she flew into. That was good.
Were you at Heathrow or Gatwick?
Heathrow?
Okay, cool.
That's a question.
I like that with the question mark at the end. I was at Heathrow. Here, drink this. Drink this.
There's no time to explain.
There's no time to explain. Cheers. So, when we met last year, we bonded, we hit it off right off the bat.
Of course, yeah.
And, okay, that's a new flavor. So we're drinking a Grenache right now. And decided to get ourselves a bottle just for the occasion because we just finished the Fringe. So I figured, why not?
I might be able to use that bottle.
What's that?
I might be able to use that bottle.
Bottle for what?
Oh, I've been collecting bottles to learn the glass walking act.
We'll talk about that. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, this is just this act where people walk on the top of wine bottles and champagne bottles, and it's kind of cool. I'm just going to take some time to learn some new skills and some hoop stuff, and I've been learning how to jump rope, or I've been learning some skipping tricks.
So when you're doing that, I mean, like, and that's a real thing because you've had another year to develop as a performer and as an artist. Since when I first met her, so one thing I want to talk to y'all about is there's different levels, or not, there's different positions when it comes to doing sideshow and circus. There are the acts on the inside, and there's another position called spruiking on the outside. Spruiking is the person that gets you inside the tent. Some of y'all may have heard me talk about this before, but it's a very specific skill that one needs to have a successful venue. Well, people like the Lizardman are able to perform and spruik. People like Space Cowboy can perform and spruik. Last year, you were just a performer.
I was silent.
And she was silent. She did all these amazing tricks, but you weren't a spruiker just yet.
No, I could barely talk.
So that was the cutest thing. So when we ran into each other this year, beginning of French, I'm like, oh, it's so good to see you. We embraced, and she was like, I can talk now. So you're able to spruik. What was that change like? You go into the next level because you either go through it or you don't.
Yeah.
How did you transition into it? And how did it feel when you started spruiking? Because on street performing, you have to get people to come to your show.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that for a bit.
Well, this time last year I was super new to street performing and I wanted to find my voice a little bit more and develop a bit more of a character. And then when my partner Reese and I, we flew overseas to do street performing around Europe.
In Glastonbury?
Yeah. But I learnt a lot doing Edinburgh Fringe, street performing there, and just learning to be comfortable in front of a crowd. And it was also like, we were in London for a bit and I didn't really have like any money. So it was a case of you have to go out there and you have to learn like really quickly how to draw a crowd and get people to enjoy your show enough to pay you in order to survive. So there was that little bit of a pressure that kind of fast-tracked my growth. But yeah, I just did lots of shows in a short amount of time and yeah, just developed my show a little bit more and became more confident in front of people and yeah, learned to talk.
Yeah. So that's really crazy though, seriously, and Eric knows this. I point he's over there.
Yeah.
Eric knows that I'm so blown away by this trial by fire. You know, you either sink or swim, and it's quite literal because your finances depend on it. You don't get to go to an open mic like comics do.
Yeah.
You don't get to go over there like, I'm going to try out this new bit. You have to go out there in front of people.
Yeah.
When you were doing the street performing, was there a particular lesson? Because last year you introduced me to a phrase, said you had to have your 100 deaths.
Yeah.
Have you had your 100 deaths yet?
Yeah, and they've been brutal. yeah, it was really rough, but I became more confident dealing in those really bad situations or those bad shows, because if I can get through them and if I can get through all the heckling and I know how to get my power and know who I am in that situation, the more confident I can become. Yeah.
So what was it when you started off doing the street? Because when I met you, you were doing the tent.
Yeah.
You had done corporate events.
Yeah.
Had you even done street when I met you?
I did one street show with Shane before the festival, and that was that.
Okay, so it was one.
Yeah.
So you've done a bill. I've seen you on the street. Here's what's crazy. Y'all don't even understand. Like, this, we love her so much. Like, it's funny, the family dynamic that we have. So there's all the sideshow artists that we've grown to know and love. And it's kind of funny because I see you guys as next generation. Like, it's like me and Lizard Man, I feel like we're the present. You and Reese the Trickster are the future.
Yeah.
But we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're still going to be here, but it's crazy because I'll see you all. And I saw you a few times on the street. They have a lottery, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to a draw? Are you allowed to explain that, or is that some secret shit?
No, it's fine.
Tell these people about the draw, because throughout the festival, there's areas where street performers perform, and to clarify, it's very literal. It's street performance who draw a crowd, and describe the draw and that whole chemistry of that.
Well, there's a bunch of different pitches that you can work in around the world, and for festivals they.
What's a pitch?
A pitch is the area that street performers can use to perform. And you either line up for a time slot, which is usually 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, to perform there, but the draw is when all the performers come together at a certain time, and then you all do like a number system, picking out numbers of a hat, or some kind of some kind of system like that.
Like a lottery.
Yeah, like a lottery. Sorry, that was the word.
No, my job is words.
I'm learning how to talk.
She's still learning how to talk. Hey, 18 years of stand-up, and so am I. So am I.
Yeah. And so once we get that time slot, we know when to come back in the day or in the night time, and we'll have an allocated time to do our show and perform and get a crowd and hat and
How many times can you get a slot throughout the day?
It depends. In Edinburgh, we were only getting one show, maybe two if we were lucky a day. Just depends on how many performers are there, I guess, and what times are good.
And is it really just that random?
Yeah. Some people do it through their phone. That's the new technology.
See, I've seen some people in the same spot a million times. Are they just getting lucky?
Well, in the mall, you can also do shows and usually line up for a spot. So sometimes you'll get there at 10 a.m. and there's already 5 performers there waiting to have their go.
Okay, so that's actually a line thing.
Yeah, it's either a line or a draw.
Okay. So when you were doing that, you ended up doing your shows in Edinburgh. You did your shows over here.
Yeah.
Now you're doing the tent show as well.
Yeah.
So is there a safety in that? Do you feel like what's the difference? What's the major difference between doing it on the street and doing it inside of a closed, controlled setting?
I feel like not as much can go wrong in the controlled setting. so I feel a bit more reassured, or like I know what I'm doing in that situation and I've done it a bunch of times, whereas in the street it's always dealing with something different or a new comment or a new person, and yeah, it's more random.
Do you, I mean, you being a female in this world and you're a contortionist, do you deal with a lot of heckles?
Yeah.
And do you have a verbal comeback? I mean, because I know with me, it's simpler. You know, especially as a comic, you can just be just straight cutthroat to the point. Just be like, shut the fuck up, watch your fucking mouth, or something like that. How do you respond? First of all, heckling's never a good thing. Anyone who heckles can kiss it. But, yeah, fuck them for sure. It's such a trash way to approach a performance. Like, you wouldn't heckle a chef. You wouldn't be like, hey man, that chicken tastes kind of weird, but I'll eat it anyway. Duh. But for some reason, people think it's okay that since you're performing. So I know the people watching this show know that heckling's not okay, but I just have to reiterate that because some people think they're healthy.
Yeah.
I've had some people be like, hey man, sorry I couldn't be at your show to heckle you and help out. I'm like, I got this. I'm under control. How do you respond and deal with hecklers?
It's different with each individual comment or person, but I usually prefer to not ignore it. Like, I like addressing it when somebody's yelling out to me something offensive, or yeah, it's just if you can get the audience on your side and you can deal with it verbally, then it's always the best way to deal with that situation.
What, during your 100 deaths, was there a moment where you became alive? You know what I'm saying? Was there like a turning point where you're just like, this was a good moment, where you just felt that level of like success?
Well, there are some shows that work out perfectly and I feel like a rock star, and then the next show I'll feel like an absolute trash bag. Like, it's such an up and down experience, and then that's what gets you coming back, I guess.
It's the worst, right?
Into, like, the really peak moments and then getting like...
It's the worst. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Like, we've done some shows, and your partner, Reese, hell of a performer, but he also spooks some of our shows, and I'll walk out sometimes of the tent and be like, I told you, I'm a god! And then like 30 minutes later, I'm all like, dude, I just need a break. There's a room full of assholes, and I just shamed my whole family name. So like, those ups and downs are the worst. So what, I've seen what you do, and I've seen you develop personally, and it's just such a pleasure to watch you go out there. Like, even at the end of one of your tricks, when you kick the leg up and it matches the music, I don't want to give too much away, because I want people to watch you live and book you, but even that, there was a certain level of been there, done that this year. Like, there were some moments where I'm like, look at our little girl growing up. Look at our little girl growing up. And it was so good. But, I mean, is there something new? Because you need to constantly keep your body healthy. Yeah. Like, you make a living based on you being in top physical. You're an athlete. Yeah. You're an athlete. And is there a routine that you do? Is there a meal plan you stick to? What is it that you do to take care of your so-called temple?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's what I do, yo. I ask good questions, motherfucker.
I do lots of yoga and skipping and like little workouts at home. Usually spend a few hours every day doing that. Meditating and just lots of stretching, eating mostly plant-based foods, even though it can be really difficult when you're traveling and working a lot, which not too good for the amount of donuts that I've eaten this fringe, but...
Oh, I know. Yeah. We have had more donuts than you've ever seen. Like, the donuts are there, like, and that guy's yelling, get your donuts! Get your donuts!
This rubber chicken, he's like, enticing you with this chicken, squishing it.
That chicken's amazing. He's like,
holding it.
And he gets you to get the donuts, and we eat the donuts. Because I've been drinking a lot of wine, I've been eating less donuts because I know the sugar in here. Yeah. But you do a really good job. When you meditate, I'm curious about that actually, because what do you consider meditation?
Sometimes.
God damn it, those guys over there.
I know.
Your interviews are coming. I know, right? I see Eric every day. You're the only one who hasn't been on this show. So, what is it that you consider meditation?
Number one status while you can.
Yeah.
I know. Oh no. Oh, you look fabulous, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. Here, we can give you your ring. Where's your ring at?
Yeah.
Oh, you have your ring.
Of course.
So,
I didn't really answer the question. Shopping is my meditation.
so when you meditate, do you actually?
Sometimes I do like breath work in the morning and just try and like calm my mind and do the counting to 10 method. Or
What's breath work?
well, just I guess listening in to my breath and trying to slow it down. And sometimes I count to 10, and if your mind wanders, you go back to 1 and try and.
So you're trying not to let your mind wander?
Yeah, you're trying to just focus on each individual number, I guess.
No, this is new to me.
Yeah.
I don't know these things. So, okay, cool. So what's the new thing that you're working on? I saw you on Instagram doing the coins on your stomach.
Ah, yes.
That was really cool. See, these sideshow artists are crazy. On their free time, like what we do is we get hammered and drunk. They're like working on their craft and their skill. I saw
We're
you.
always hammered and drunk.
Fair enough. Fair enough. This guy's the voice of God in the back because they can't see him. They can't see him. He's just the conscious. He's like, who said that? Where is that? We're always hammered and drunk. Why am I starting to make you sound like Sean Connery? I am the last person here. But, so what was the purpose of that? Because what she did was she got a bunch of coins on her stomach, rolled them all up, and then one by one coin, next coin, next coin. Why? Why?
It was a night in Amsterdam, and we ended up just coming back to her apartment and watching old like videos of different acts, and we came across this video of this belly dancer that was just had this amazing control of her body, but she had like 8 coins, and yeah, it was a bit late into the evening, and I was a little bit tipsy, and thought, yeah, I could do that.
But you
We're
did.
all on the couch, just like trying to fold these coins, and yeah, I ended up just like having that muscle control, I guess, being a contortionist. And yeah, now I've just been practicing it because I'd love to perform it live. It's just quirky and fun.
1 year later from our first interview, what is Shannen Jones? Are you a dancer? Are you a contortionist? Are you a sideshow artist? Are you a bow and arrow specialist?
Yeah.
What are you?
What are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
The existential crisis
Yeah.
is looming over me.
And in this day and age, who do you work for?
Yeah.
What are you? What do you consider yourself?
I think I'm a performer or an entertainer, and I specialise in contortion, balance, foot archery, sideshow, everything. I just keep exploring my craft, that I'm a performer. And if I can perform well, then it doesn't matter what I do. But I am very skilled.
Yes, no, without a doubt. I like that. See, that's right. That's what you need to do. But I am very skilled. You didn't even do it like that. You just did this, and I'm like, you start fucking dancing. Yeah. No music, but it's in here. The music's in here. This is where we keep the party. It doesn't stop. Also, alcohol helps us with the constant music in our head and the voices. Who's there? What's that?
Yeah.
All right. So what's next? What's next on the horizon for you?
I think I'm just going to take the next few months slowing things down and upskilling and working on different acts. And like the process of creating an act is so fun, and you can put so much time into it, and you can keep developing it until it's the deadline, I guess. So I'm going to learn how to skip and hula hoop and
You've said skip twice. Are you talking about skipping like a child?
Yeah, not like a child, but yeah.
Well, I mean, what is skipping something you do on stage?
Like an adult professional.
Yeah, I've been learning like jump rope.
Jump rope is skipping? Oh!
I'm going to create the funnest skipping rope act you've ever seen.
See, I'm glad you clarified that, because whoever's watching this back in the States, when we think skip, yes, that's what I thought. You're like, I'm going to practice skipping. I was like, cool, I'm going to practice walking. Like, I was like, book me for Deja Voodoo, the amazing walker. And I'm Texas. Ooh, I'd be Walker, Texas Ranger. Yay.
Little costume.
Yeah, and we can play that song, right, said Fred? I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy it hurts. And then I go. So new for you is working on some other projects. If do you still do corporate events?
I haven't for a while.
Cool.
No.
What if people want to find your work or book you for something? How would they go about that?
Well, I have a website now.
And she can talk.
Of upgrading. Yeah. My website is shannenjones.com. Super easy to find.
And Shannen is spelled how?
SHANNEN.
Like how she said H?
H.
Yeah, I love it. I know I was going to put it on little subtitles anyway, your name. I just wanted to hear you say H. I love that. That's so adorable.
Hello, H. How do you say H?
H.
H, like an aching.
H
I
like
can't talk today! Oh! Yes, H.
There we go.
Better.
There we go. No, we say it like the letter H. How do you say H? You know, like the letter. No, we do say it different.
H.
Okay, so what is it? So you say, do the first several letters of the alphabet. I want to see if they're different than ours.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Okay, so we're all the same except for the H.
Cool.
I just wanted you to say, you went through the whole alphabet. That was amazing. And
Very
so,
un-Australian to say Z though.
Z.
But Z just sounds so much more fun.
Well,
How do you say Z, Reach?
Because
Reese.
Well, yeah, good.
How do you say Z?
Z.
Okay, you say Z.
Yeah.
But you're from a different part of the country as Shannen, right?
Yeah,
Where are you from?
down southeast coast.
Cool. So y'all say Z. All right.
Maybe it's just me. I haven't really paid much attention.
I mean, it really ultimately doesn't matter. I just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
It's cultural differences, bringing people together through JJG and The Face. So we can find you on shannenjones.com, correct?
Yeah.
And honestly, I would have talked to you forever, but we have some drinking to do.
Yes.
So we'll just do that. But everybody, my dear friend, we love her so much. Anytime you see her name on a marquee or you see her face on a poster, stop by and visit. You won't regret it. Such a solid entertainer, and she's only getting better. There's an upswing that she's doing, and she's just going right up the fucking top of the mountain. She's a star, baby. She's a star. Yeah. She's like, yes, she's amazing.
Look, Mom, I made it.
She's made it.
Yes.
The brown guy from America gives stamp of approval. JJG approved. Yes. All right, everybody. You know I love you. I'm going to miss you deeply, but we have internets. We can keep in touch. I'm proud of you.
Oh,
That I am.
You're going to make me cry.
Don't cry.
Oh, fuck.
What did you do? Don't break the flower I gave you that was given to me.
I'm not actually a child. I just snapped the ring off. Okay, I need to go. Bye.
All right, see you all later. Until she ended the interview. Until next time, on behalf of myself, Shannen Jones, No Bones Jones, Lolita, Pop, all the names, because she encompasses all glory in one little ball of goodness. Until next time, y'all rock the day, rule the night.